You are watching day one of the World Chocolate Masters final, where the second group of contestants is working on the first assignment and in between already working on their second assignment. So, Julie, I'm thinking about Morocco, correct? How is Issam preparing for the judging?
He's doing well. He's actually with Alexander, but I can see him running back to the table now because, like we said before, it's a matter of time. All these minutes count, so if he can do more on his wow, then he can. But he's here in time. So we're on 10. Good support. And you can go, you can take your first box to Mark. Yes, yeah.
Je vais te demander.
Issam, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Issam from Morocco.
Pourrais-tu nous décrire le sujet que tu as choisi, et puis aussi la composition de ton chair?
Oui. Le sujet que composé, c'est le renouvelable.
Renewables.
Les compositions, c'est un ganache au chocolat, huile d'olive, argan, c'est un produit marocain.
A ganache made with olive oil and argan, which is a Moroccan product.
Compote banane.
A banana compote.
Croquant au pécan.
And a croquant with pecan.
Un mousse chocolat noir.
And a dark chocolate mousse.
Ça y est.
Hi. Merci beaucoup. Bravo.
So, first reaction of Patricia and Franco are sitting next to me. Patricia, first of all, as a responsible for the Mona Lisa brand, the 3D printing element that was in this assignment, what do you think about the shape?
Well, I love this shape. It's stunning. Again, you can see that it's at an angle. It's very clean, very pure, very modern, and the composition is beautiful as well. So,
I think it also matches with the Moroccan. They have like the repeating pattern in their I know architecture and stuff. The only thing that because this was actually one of my favorite designs, because if you go to the back, there's like a whole stand of Mona Lisa with a 3D studio, and this was super clean. The only thing I thought was a little bit too bad that the piping on top, you don't really see the clean design how it was in the beginning. But yeah, still the shape is still beautiful.
And the taste experience is very good because it's nice and thin. So yeah, I like this.
Also something you would bring to family, friends?
Of course, yes. Yeah, no, definitely. It's a
small group, yeah, small group.
Yeah, maybe more people who are watching their weight, because it's smaller pieces than what we've seen so far. Yeah. But
yeah, this is a smaller piece because the jury is also taking into account the measurements, the weight.
Exactly.
They have a lot more restrictions, of course, than what we see in taste.
Exactly.
So you like the taste?
Yeah, but I like it. No, I like the shape. I like the size as well. I think, yeah.
No, it's a good piece. Like I said, I really like it because of it feels a bit Moroccan, the repeating pattern. So yeah, good job on it.
Okay, as today we are having 18 countries preparing their chocolate desserts, and we are having 18 jury members from different countries. So Mark, how are they doing?
Here I am with Matteo from a jury from Italy, and we're just going to get an idea as to what Matteo thinks about the concept and about the taste.
Allora, il gusto, sicuramente il tema, il fatto di essere un prodotto così piccolo, il gusto ne risente perché non si sentono gli altri ingredienti oltre che il cioccolato.
Okay, so it says that actually the taste is influenced of the chocolate because the shape is too small, so you only feel chocolate in the end.
Does he like the concept, the idea, that what he was doing?
L'idea è anche bella, il concetto è interessante, però sul gusto è
Okay, he says that the idea is okay, it could be okay, but just a matter of the size.
So quite a deliberate, but as you can see, one of our judges here is sort of questioning a little bit more about sort of the proportions, and that is very important to have because it needs to be deliberated properly. Alexander, you have some drama for me?
We are just here in front of the shop window of our Greek contestant, Nicholas. And Nicholas has started, you know, to build. There is a lot of mechanism, different light. And as you can see, there is, look at that, you know, something going up and down. Very interesting. We will need, very curious to see what will be on top of this stair going up and down, but as you can see, there is a lot of interactivity. Okay, still missing chocolate, but I guess this will come later on.
So, Patricia and Frank, let's be honest. What would you score this dessert? Because actually, for me, it is small for a dessert. It's something I eat after my dessert. Is that correct, or am I?
I mean, I don't have. I mean, I know a little bit about the competition. Of course, I've judged the competition 3 years ago, so I'm not sure about all the sizes, about the criteria. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's more like a petit four, something after dinner, not really a one-portion item like a moment. But yeah, too small, a little bit too small for me.
What would you have changed, Patricia?
Yeah, I mean, I find I like it a lot, but yeah, maybe it's a little bit too small. We maybe could be a little bit bigger, but I have to say I do really like the shape as well. So,
yeah, a very elegant shape. What about the flavors, the textures?
I would say that it could have a little bit more texture, a little bit more flavor, but again, I mean, this is personal.
Yes.
But I think the shape for me, like I said before, it's really. It's super thin on the bottom. It goes, let's say, it's very narrow. I just love the design.
Yes, and let's not forget that they're working on the team tomorrow. How it would look, feel, and taste like. Maybe we will not have all ingredients, and for the moment, they're also working with local ingredients. So we should take into account the different cultures we are having here in this competition. I also like the World Chocolate Masters logo in the middle of this presentation.
Yeah, and also the wooden box, it really also is under, let's say, under an angle, so it's really the wooden box, the wooden tray, the decoration, it's all, let's say, similar concept.
Okay. Yes, so a lot of assignments today. We are working on the #share assignments.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed, the criteria are easy transportable, it is. Sharing with 6, it is. 3D element, it is. So
you can tick the boxes, yeah.
Tick, tick, tick. What about the shopping windows? Have you seen anything remarkable up until now?
I mean, the shopping windows, you can see really like a lot of differences. Some really showcase something like smaller, and the other ones took it all the way, like the building it all up.
You did it, the competition, a few years ago. What was the first thing that popped up in your mind when they told you about the shopping windows? What would you have done?
I mean, it's a very big surface. I mean, you don't have to do anything. But I think when you look at it, it's like, okay, how am I going to fill this up?
Yes.
So I would actually think the opposite way. I thought, okay, let me not think big, let me think small and make something very elegant. And what I see a lot of big showpieces, but sometimes I like to see a bit more finesse.
All right.
But if you have to fill everything up, then you probably lose a bit of the time to make the small details.
Maybe Spain has something very fine and delicate in store for us. So Julie, how is Spain?
Spain is great. There's something going on in the audience here, though. I'm not quite sure what it is, but all of the Spanish team are handing things out. What are they handing out? What are they handing out in the audience?
No, just 2 minutes. Maybe I can explain you later.
Okay, we can't. It's a secret. Everybody's just got to wait a minute to find out.
2 minutes, everybody's gonna...
In 2 minutes, 1 minute, nearly, everybody will see what's happening. Okay, this is very interesting. Some lucky people are going to get to try something very nice. He's been running around like mad. but now he has a moment for calm before. Great support coming from his Spanish team. But we still have 40 seconds. It still has plenty of time. No, we can't go until it's ready. We've got 30 seconds. You can think about his next thing that he has to do. Yeah. And the audience over there, look, they're all taking photographs, they're all looking. Lots of action. All right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done.
Dear members of the jury, please welcome Lluc from Spain. Lluc.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Est-ce que vous pourriez nous décrire le sujet, le concept, et puis aussi, bien sûr, la beauté de chair? Explica.
Voy a explicar en castellano y va a traducir. Presentamos con la prueba de Mona Lisa un nuevo concepto de prueba que se basa en dos servicios. El primero de arriba lo tenéis que comer aquí en el momento. Se basa en una crema de cereza, lima y amaretto y otra crema de almendra amarga y cereza marena. Este es el momento que tenéis que comerlo y la base se tiene que guardar porque la base es para compartir. La prueba se llama Share y Share hemos querido compartirlo y por eso hemos traído 600 piezas de la base para repartirlas para todo el público y que todo el público pueda disfrutar de este momento.
Wow, okay.
Esta caja que os van a servir de momento solo para el público. Tiene un código QR, enfocas el código QR y pasan cosas, hay un filtro. Pero como jurado no he querido que sean menos y en mi mesa os podéis levantar, coger la base, ir a mi mesa y coger un packaging para cada uno de vosotros.
Bonsoir tout le monde, bonsoir membres du jury. Alors, on aimerait bien vous expliquer ce soir en fait le concept pour les épreuves de chair. En fait, c'est un nouveau concept divisé en deux services. Un de ces services, donc c'est la partie de là-haut de votre base. En fait, c'est composé d'une crème à l'amande. Vous avez de la cerise et du chocolat. Donc, du coup, vous allez préserver jusqu'à la base, parce qu'après, il va se passer un nouveau truc. En fait, vous pouvez voir que dans les publics, il va commencer à divulguer, passer, à communiquer en fait un petit packaging que vous allez le prendre et vous allez mettre votre vase de chocolat sous la base du packaging et avec un code QR, vous allez développer une petite surprise pour vous tous. Donc je vous invite, après tout ça, à dévoiler ces secrets, donc aller sur la table de Lluc et de prendre l'autre partie de ces desserts, de ces produits et finissez comme il faut l'épreuve. Hein? Donc je vous invite à vous lever quand tout ça va être prêt, quand vous êtes prêts, après d'avoir mangé la petite partie de là-haut et d'y aller. Hein?
Alors attendez, vous me dites que tout le public ici vont goûter ce que Lluc vient de préparer.
Exactement, donc c'est plus de 600 unités qui sont préparées ce soir, pas pour vous, sinon aussi pour tout le monde, tous les chefs, tous les publics, tout le monde qui veulent partager, qui veulent trouver, qui veulent goûter cette expérience. Donc tout est prêt pour vous tous, pour la première fois dans les World Chocolate Masters.
Merci beaucoup. Je vais juste traduire très rapidement en anglais. For those that didn't understand, the concept is twofold. You have an almond cream and a cherry compote, and underneath you have the chocolate. But more importantly, what Lluc wants to do is to develop the concept of share with everybody here in the Cacao Barry World Chocolate Masters Auditorium, so that everybody has a package. You're invited to go to his table and scan his QR code, and you will discover a surprise. What about that? Something new, something different, and it's a first. 600 pieces are being shared in one go. Bravo.
surprises, don't you, Frank? What do you think about this surprise? So apparently, we should wait for such a small box to see what will happening when we put this dessert on a small box. Nice surprise or not?
Yeah, I mean, I love the texture. The texture is taste, and the taste is also very nice. And I think really this is something that I think is really cool. So the plate that he used is, I think I'm guessing, recycled eggshells. So that's pretty cool that they made like a plate out of it. So I love that idea.
Yeah, I really like it. It's like a beautiful after dessert concept to have with coffee or tea. I can really see this working. I like you have the little mini cups, and you have these the designs. You know, these pieces are quite beautiful. I really like it. I think it's different. It's more after dessert, I would say, but.
Because this is made from eggshells.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
So really sustainable.
Yep.
But for you, it's more after dessert than dessert.
It's more like after dessert. Yeah, I would say, because you know, but to have with coffee and tea, or maybe with a drink afterwards as well. Beautiful, visually stunning, eh? And the leaves that he put on as well.
What do you think about the 3D printing?
I think it's done nicely.
Yeah, it's done nicely. The quality is very good, very thin. You see the detailings as well, so I'm very proud about that. We did a good job here. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you what about the taste, but I see that your cream disappeared.
Yeah, no,
very suddenly.
Actually, this is my second one, so I tried it again. I really like it. It's a sort of almond taste, bitter almond.
Yes, it
goes
is
well
almond.
with the cherry. So I think a good flavor combination. And yeah, I think strong enough that to balance the dark chocolate. So yeah, it's tasty.
Well, I'm keeping the packages and the eggshells. And is it strong enough to convince the jury? Mark, help me out.
Well, I am here with Amaury himself, who is the president of our jury this time around. Amaury, can you tell us what you think of the concept and also the entire experience?
I think the concept is quite clever, and I'm sure he made a lot of friends tonight. I like that he really thought it through and pushed it to the next level, enjoying a sweet experience, but also having a to-go box for the chocolate. What I like about the base is that the 3D printing concept offers you the opportunity to create things that cannot be molded or are very difficult, and he has crafted something that is nearly impossible to do otherwise. So I like that he took that route. Okay.
Thank you very much. So we've got a lot of likes. It's a very interesting, it's a very modern, it's very advanced. So you see, Virginie, you know, there's all sorts of wonderful new opportunities with Mona Lisa, and Lluc delivered here, absolutely.
Yes, Lluc did it thanks to, of course, Cacao Barry and the Mona Lisa 3D printing, and I'm very happy having them here with me in my studio to give me some insights on the 3D printing, and together with Frank Hasener to give me some insights on how this competition must feel for the contestants. And Julie, how does it feel? Because I think that we still have Japan waiting to present the chocolate dessert in front of the jury.
We do.
No? Yes?
We do indeed. Japan is here. He's just placing everything together and giving out the instructions on how we've got to serve it. But also, it's a matter of ice cream this time. So it's whether the ice cream has been taken out at the right moment so that it's nice and soft and that everybody can eat it. So again, it's a matter of skill and judgment, because he wants this to be the perfect temperature. And also we've got lots of textures and different temperatures. So we've got hot, cold, and all sorts of things. We've also, my God, it looks like we have the greengrocers here. We have all the fruit and veg in front of us, and this is for his wow shop window. I can't believe it, it looks real. 1.5 minutes to go, so we've still got some time. But look, it looks like I could pick up that lemon and I could actually squeeze it into a gin and tonic. We've got 1 more minute to go. So Jiro is like thinking about the next things now. He's planning what he's going to do straight after he's served this dessert. But also this one is really good. This is a free-from dessert. So this is one that anybody could eat, and his whole aim in life is that he makes people happy. He wants everybody to be able to enjoy something and nobody is left out. So I'm definitely up for that one. I like that. And the supporters from Japan, we need to hear you. We need to get some action from Japan. We go, yay! Look at that, loads of supporters from Japan. He's well supported. I love. So you feel, oh, this is good. He's cooling down with cool spray. That's a new thing that we can do with cool spray. Right, Jiro, if you come, we're doing the countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. If you make your way over to Mark, thank you.
Dear members of the jury, please welcome Jiro from Japan. Fantastic. Oui, très bien. Si tu pourrais nous présenter d'abord ton thème et puis le concept que tu nous présentes. D'accord.
Et d'abord, préparation, ça va?
Just give Jiro a couple of seconds just to set up and to present. Wow.
Hi everyone.
Please, your attention, please. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone. I will do my best with my poor English for the presentation. But you will find the important details in the little card. My concept of elegant is embody elegance that is not only delicious. I'd like to ask you a question. Does anybody in this room who has a friend or a family who has a food allergy? When talking about food allergy, sharing with everyone can be a real challenge. This is why I made this hashtag share without any of the world well-known 30 allergen ingredients. I used the special rice-based product I've developed instead of fresh cream. As a professional, the most important of things for tomorrow is to have the elegance to create always delicious and custom-made sweets for each individual, so that they can choose what they want to eat rather than what they can eat. It's a delicious. Sharing with everyone is elegant. This is elegant.
Okay, and in order to enjoy this lucky cacao pod, please follow Jiro's lead. So, first of all, you have to take one of the Mona Lisa printed pods and put it on the top of the ice cream, okay? And then you can take some caramel popcorn and you just put some around it. And lastly, you can take this raspberry sauce, hot sauce, and pour it in the middle of the Mona Lisa piece and wait for about 10 seconds to let the chocolate melt. Don't forget to share everything with everyone, okay? And after, you will find a Japanese fortune slip under the plate, just under it, and you'll find, please find out how lucky you'll become. So don't forget to share, smile, a good time, and enjoy.
Well, 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 good luck to you two. We already found our fortune slip, but Frank, you are really, you're looking like a little child.
I don't know what's going on here.
Tell
There's
me
so
what's
much
happening.
I mean, there's so much, it's actually difficult to see from here what's going on there, because they're explaining there, but there's so much going on. We have the popcorn, we have some warm sauce, because of course it's served in this cup. We have the 3D printed chocolate from Mona Lisa, and I think it's melting a little bit. Some sort of ice cream or sorbet. I mean, popcorn.
Lucky fortune cookies.
So, but
and
I think we're just gonna taste, because I think that's.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And you can see also there's like the cut of the inside of the cocoa bean, and even this is made out of chocolate. And if you look the other way around, cocoa pod. So spent a lot of thoughts went in there.
What do you think?
Well, I think this is, one of the most spectacular desserts that we have seen. It's really, there's so many levels to it. And
now it melts, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's melting in my mouth, the 3D piece. Yeah, I mean, there's so many elements to it. It's incredible. I'm just not sure where do we put the popcorn.
Oh, I already had mine. I think it fits with everything, the popcorn. So,
for tonight.
yeah, but that's also the sharing concept. So you're busy, you're talking about the fortune paper, some allergens indicated also on it. What do you think?
And with the ice cream, it's also a bit different approach.
I mean, I love this concept. I think it's so fun.
Because I had the impression I was losing your energy, guys. You found it back. Tell me, Patricia, what about the 3D printing?
So the 3D printing is in the middle, and I think it's a cocoa pod, right? It represents a cocoa pod, and it's a kind of shell, but you see there's a hole in it, and a lot of detail as well on the side. Yeah, it's also...
No, it's a clever concept.
Yeah.
In the beginning I thought, okay, what's going on here? So much on the plate.
Yeah.
But when you put everything on there, the way he showed with this warm sauce, texture,
and of
taste right,
course,
it
if
works.
you bring this to people, you know what to do, you know how to share it and to explain what to do with this lovely dessert. Mark, I think I'm having fans over here, so what about the jury?
Well, do you know, I think we've got some fans here too, you know, Virginie. I have Miguel, who is our juror from Spain. Now, I'm going to ask the questions in French and I'll translate them into English. Miguel, pourrais-tu nous dire ton opinion sur le concept et puis aussi sur ton expérience du goût et de l'avoir goûté?
Le concept, c'est vraiment quelque chose de différent à niveau visuel et après aussi, toute l'idée de pas allergène et tout ça, c'est vraiment intéressant. Et aussi, c'est intéressant la température, c'est vraiment c'est en glace, alors c'est différent.
The temperature is interesting because it's cold, it's different, it's insightful. So quite frankly, it sounds like as if Miguel is really enjoying it because it is different and it is new. So you see, Virginie, the experiences that we have, it seems with all of our candidates, thanks to Mona Lisa, we are bringing something completely different and to a completely different level. This is the future of chocolate.
Correct. Thanks to Mona Lisa, but also thanks to our contestants and thanks to the chocolate. And what can we do with chocolate? Well, we can create shopping windows. Stay tuned, because in a couple of moments we will be judging assignment number 2. See you soon.